Screw the haters, I don't care. It might be different, I might be unaware.
Hi gamers, welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. Hopefully you guys are all having a wonderful and fantastic day. Welcome to the stream, gamers. Hello, hello. You guys are wonderful. You guys are fantastic, and I hope you guys are feeling wonderful and fantastic. We are here for more Evolution shenanigans as per usual. You guys already know. You guys already know. Hold on. 𝗏𝗏𝗏 has not connected to YouTube yet, so I need to switch my stuff around just slightly so I can actually see you guys. The hello Arson and Bri and Molly and Thomas. Hopefully you guys are all doing well. I appreciate you. I mean, I'm sick right now, but it's a common cold, but you know, vibe. That's fair. Noni! Hi. Hopefully you're doing wonderful. Hopefully you're doing wonderfully and magically. I need to I was reading more Iron Flame today, guys, and I had my book just sitting like this, like all the way across my desk. And that did prove to be slightly problematic because I couldn't move anything. So it's gonna go over there now. That's how this is just gonna go. But hopefully you guys are all doing well. I appreciate you guys all stopping by. Hello, hello. Hello, Noni. Also, we are doing a movie night tonight in the Discord after stream is over. So, I'll probably grab like a little bit of food real quick after stream is over. But then as soon as that's done, I will be in the Discord and we can all watch a movie together, which is very exciting. So, that's very exciting. I will not be announcing what the movie is. So, do not bombard and be like, what movie are we watching? Blah, blah, blah. So, just be aware. I don't know if I've shown this movie before. I can't remember. I'm torn between two, I think. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see, you guys. I'm always open to suggestions, though. So, since it hasn't been officially announced, if anyone's like, I really hope and pray she watches this movie, you guys let me know. You guys can just let me know. But I appreciate you guys. Hope you guys are all doing well. Let me get the game open here real quick. I also might have to fix my contact again, you guys. There's just been some, I don't know what it is. My eyes have just been getting dust. It's probably allergies, to be honest with you guys. Like, that's definitely the most reasonable option as to what is the issue. But there is just something in my eye, like, constantly. And it's so frustrating. And it's especially always bad in my office. And I thought I fixed it before stream. I went to the bathroom and I, like, you know, swished it around in the contact solution. And clearly that is just not good enough. So I might have to fix that here real quick. But hopefully everyone Saturday is doing well. I just delay stream a little bit today. So if you guys are like, huh, this is, like, later than usual. It's because of the technical difficulties we had yesterday with my stream dying and then YouTube making 2 streams and just a whole bunch of shenanigans that happened, I used up all of my notifications that I could send out to you guys. So I had to wait for me to be able to have notifications that I could send you guys. That way you guys knew that stream was like up and going. So that's why stream is a wee bit on the delayed side today, in case any of you guys are like, well, this is weird, you know? But there we go. That should be good. That should also be good. Okay. But give me just a second, chat. I'm going to fix my contact here, but I'm kind of just good to hop into this. I'll give you guys a quick team recap and everything in just a wee second. Let me buff the game audio for you guys. So, that should be a little bit better. I feel like it's always like either good or it blows your guys' ears out, and it's such a fine line. But yeah, let me fix my contact just a tad, and then we'll be good. Hi, Connor. Hi, Paul. Hi, Zeon. Hope you guys are all doing good as well. Oh, that was funny, Thomas. It was very, very funny. Hello, Paul. Give me just a second, chat. I'm going to swish my contact around a more like contact solution, and hopefully that solves my problem. But yeah, give me just 1 second, chat, and then we'll be good to go. Okay, I'm good. It actually feels better, which is good. It feels a lot better. And I can see, which is so important, you guys. It really, really is. Let me tell you. Okay. Yippee! Here we go, you guys. Oop. Actually, let me make sure you guys see the correct thing. You guys do see the right thing. Let's go. That doesn't happen very often. All right. So, to give you guys a quick team recap here, this is what we're cooking with. First and foremost, we have 𝗠𝚐𝚗, the MVP of the team as of right now, considering we only have 3 team members and it was previously 2 before I started the stream. So, we have 𝗠𝚐𝚗, the Fire Fairy type at level 21. Fairy Aura as an ability, special attack, boosted nature with Psybeam, Fire Spin, Disarming Voice, and Noble Roar. We have Nala, the EEVEE, with quick attack, sand attack, tail whip, and double kick. Sorry. Can't speak. And then we have the newest member of the team, 𝗖𝗎𝗓, our ghost to normal type Umbreon. Wandering Spirit as an ability. It is tanky, as you would expect an Umbreon to be. With Tackle, Shadow Sneak, and Smokescreen. It's level 5. It'll get levels as it goes as well, so that'll be kind of just the way of leveling up. I didn't want to do rare candies. I just didn't feel like, to be honest with you guys. If I really, really have to, I will check it out. But I kind of figured with the built-in experience share that we would probably be okay. As a quick reminder, as just like a FYI to everyone involved, we cannot Dynamax Flareon. Does not work, does not happen. If we Dynamax Flareon, it breaks the game, and the game crashes, and I don't want to deal with more crashes. So, as of right now, Flareon is the only Pokemon we cannot Dynamax in a fight. So, that's the only pee-pee poo-poo thing. But other than that, we're good. Yo, HoboCat, welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. I appreciate you stopping by. We do like the Doduo, let me tell you. You went exploring today? That's so exciting. I saw I got a DM from you. I literally haven't been on Discord like all day. So, I haven't seen any DMs. I haven't done anything other than like posting the announcement earlier today. But I will definitely check out everything you sent me after stream. But Chat, can we just get a secondary wall of hearts? I know we did it yesterday, but can we just get like another wall of hearts for everything that James did yesterday? It was so incredibly generous, and like the support from James quite simply just did not stop, dare I say. So if you guys would just do me another quick favor and just like do a ton of hearts in the chat, because James gifted like 50 members. There was so many members. Like I just started losing track. I genuinely don't even know the real answer at the end of the day. It was insane. It was like you would have thought it was a subathon. You would have thought the subathon was still going, chat. That's all I'm saying. It was nuts. It was bonkers. It was so incredibly supportive and so incredibly unexpected. And I don't want it to go either not recognized or under-recognized and or like underappreciated. You know what I'm trying to say. So because of that, I wanted to be sure we did a second round of it. And that's what I have for you guys today. I just should have switched and I did not use my brain because I was on autopilot and talking to you guys. But don't Dragon Breath Osteon. You wouldn't even think about it. I'm so stupid, you guys. I meant to All right. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. All right. Just chugging this. That's my caffeine. Clearly, I need more of it because it's not kicked in. It is not kicked in at the level it needs to be kicked in. So, hopefully that solves a wee bit of problems. How's everyone's weekend? How are you guys doing today while we wait for the caffeine to actually make my brain work at a higher level today? How are you guys doing? I appreciate you. Oh, wait, I need to turn off that Nightbot command. That's literally from the subathon. Lamau? Okay, hold on. That's so funny. I don't know how long. Chat, no one's noticed. Nightbot, Nightbot, Nightbot. Nightbot, Nightbot, give me Nightbot. Okay. Am I logged in? I need to log out. Okay. Log in with YouTube. Please. Please. Timers. Disable. Okay, great. It'll never happen again. Let's go! Yay for caffeine. Clearly I need more of it. Because I literally was like, I'm going to do this. And then did the very opposite of the one thing I said I was going to do. So, that's where I'm at today. I had a fun time with Pokemon Go and Garchomp raid day. I have never done a raid day, but the fact that they made shiny Garchomp actually look good in that game is very wonderful. Because shiny Garchomp is renowned as one of the worst shinies to be in the entire game. Dare I say. So, the fact that they actually made shiny Garchomp like worth your time to get, at least the Mega one. Mega Garchomp specifically. But I also didn't realize I was burned. I could just heal. You and I consume caffeine, but I'm more tired. Someone told me, and I don't know if this is true, so this is not me like saying things as like diagnosis or anything like that. Some people told me that like caffeine has an adverse effect on people that have ADHD. So like I don't know if that's true or if anyone who has ADHD has been told the same thing by their doctors. But sometimes I'm like, is that why caffeine doesn't work on me sometimes? Or have I just built up that crazy of a tolerance? Or both? Hi, Levi. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a great day. I've been playing Mario Kart. Wait. Yeah, Mario Kart 1 and Mario Kart? MK1. Mortal Kombat! Sorry. I got it. It's Mortal Kombat. It is so surely and indefinitely Mortal Kombat. I literally... See? All right, more caffeine. More caffeine. More caffeine. More caffeine. Okay. As a downside, Osteon cannot learn Brutal Swing. I have ADHD, so that explains a lot. I don't know if it's true. That's the thing. I know nothing. But someone told me that once, and I've been looking at life a little different ever since. 𝗔𝗯𝚗. The angel's there. Someone I know has ADHD and doesn't drink caffeine anymore. Maybe we're cooking, chat. Maybe we're cooking. I'm trying to see if I can fight that trainer down there just to get 𝗖𝚗𝚗 a little bit more EXP going into the hot fight that's on the gym over here. So that's what I'm doing. If you're like, why is she all the way down here? Now, Linz. So I promise there's a method to the madness. You guys just aren't, you weren't in my brain. So I had to put you guys in my brain for a second. Hi, Aster. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a great day. As an ADHDer, caffeine has never really had an effect on me. Maybe we're learning, chat. Maybe we're cooking a little bit. Because I will say, I don't really get like a caffeine rush very often. But I'm mainly drinking the advanced that has like the focus formula in it. And that does actually help me a little bit. So at the very least, if I don't get a caffeine rush, the nootropic supplement, words, and it should at least make the brain work a little bit better. That's the goal. I'm not a big Logan Paul fan, but Prime is pretty good. Prime's, yeah. I mean, like, it's fine, in my opinion. The only one I would ever go out of my way to get is the red, white, and blue one. But I really don't have much to say about it other than, like, it's fine. You know? That's about all I can offer it. But with ADHD, the only thing I get from caffeine is anxiety spikes. So true! Listen, chat. Who needs caffeine when anxiety itself gives you enough anxiety spikes to fuel an entire Ford F-150 every single day? That's what I'm saying. Yo, this thing has crit me so many times. It is not too late for therapy. Please seek it. I implore you. I implore you to seek therapy. Oh my gosh. And I'm not going to do enough. So I'm going to potion. Hi, Gabby. Welcome to the stream. We're talking about how caffeine is silly. And sometimes I heard a rumor that, like, if you have ADHD, that caffeine doesn't work very well on you. And so people were, like, talking about it. Does it have super luck? It has to, with the rate in which it's critting me. It's insane. All I wanted was to give 𝗖𝚗𝚗 experience. That's all I wanted. Okay. We at least kill it here. I'm like, this is wild. It's not even a trainer's mon. I just wanted levels. And we went to war. We literally went to war. With a singular 𝗼𝗡𝗏𝗏. Alright. Well, we got to level 14 in one go, so that counts for something! 𝗏𝗧𝗏𝗏, it's shiny! Lamau. The skin went away. Alright. Farewell! Toodaloo! Got places to go. People to see. A lot of people with ADHD also self-medicate with caffeine. Well, that's not good. Chat, don't self-medicate. Do caffeine and life responsibly. Or else I'll be very sad. Oh, hey, Moltres. Big fan, let me tell you. Big fan. I thought all you wanted for Christmas was your front teeth. It's a fake. True! This is just muscle memory. We're not going to use this Toxel, but it's there in my brain. Body was like, have to go do this. I've tried and tried ADHD meds. It didn't work out for me. It had no effect. Caffeine does work. The thing I've heard about ADHD medication is that you don't feel a difference with ADHD medication. You only feel a difference when you get off of ADHD medication. You're like, oh, maybe it did do something. That's what I've heard. But I also don't have ADHD, and I'm not a doctor, so I can't tell you guys anything. That's just what I heard people I know who have ADHD say about it. So that's all I got. All right, I'm just gonna potion. I really don't want to walk all the way back. I really debated it, and I was like, not today, not now, not at this very moment in time. I meant more so you don't know you have ADHD. Time for the iced coffee. Oh, looks helps calm you down. I mean, yeah, fair. Fair. Raise his hand. Where's the leak, ma'am? The leak? How can I help you, Logan? This floof isn't a doctor. Leg gasp. I'm not, unfortunately. I cannot answer your medical problems. I'm probably the last person you would want to actually be your doctor because I don't do well with gore or blood or people getting hurt. I do handle poop pretty well, though. So that's at least a positive. Like, if you have a bodily fluid issue that's not blood, I got you. But if I see a slight boo-boo and you start bleeding, you're doomed. You're on your own, kid. You literally played Clef. You're a doctor of some kind. Yeah, that was so weird last night, you guys. I feel really bad. For those of you who were watching the stream last night and stream just like ended and you're like, what's happening? Like, what is going on? My PC literally just turned off. Everything just went black. And I don't know why. James, you've done more than enough. You've done more than enough, James. Thank you. That's so kind of you. Chat, if you were gifted a member by James and you were here in chat, please be sure to say thank you. Thank you, thank you. That's so kind of you, James, but please do not feel pressure to do more. You have already done more than I could ever even hope to even, like, expect for anything. You deserve it. I appreciate it. That's very kind of you. I have to taco talk you. I have to taco talk you. You know what I mean? But congratulations, Levi and Meta and Ross and Bearded Whiskey and Eternal on getting gifted memberships. I didn't learn I had ADHD until I was 24. Apparently, it's so obvious that everyone thought in my life I'd already been diagnosed with it. Wow. Interesting. Interesting. I don't know. Like, I feel like I definitely have a lot of ADHD symptoms, but the thing is like, I wouldn't want to go on medication, so I don't know if me getting a diagnosis would really even do anything, and even is, like, worth wasting my time on. You know what I mean? Like, that's my thing. So, I don't know. But that's all I got. Also, Levi, thank you so much for the 9 months. I do appreciate you so much. Thank you, thank you. That is very, very kind of you. I didn't learn until I was maybe 3 years younger. Like I said, I have a lot of symptoms, but medication, when it comes to, like, mental health medication and, like, what it does to your brain, my body doesn't agree with it a lot. And a lot of medication have sent me to the hospital because of, like, just adverse reactions. So I just kind of didn't want to have that happen again.
Given permission to do the
it's just
one
not worth
thing
it.
Linz hates most, so here it goes. So, because I'm just the nicest person to ever grace your chat. No cap. You're gonna use a potion because Nala is a doctor.
That's so true. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I'm definitely not on ADHD meds. There's very few you can take. Oh, yeah. That's very fair. That is very, very fair. Mine just they don't like me at all. Yo, thank you so much for the raid, Vandy. I appreciate you. Hi, Z-Dog and Peterson and Mage. Vandy? A quick stream, mayhaps? Man, well, I guess it's already 8. You streamed for like 2 hours. I guess that's fair. I don't know. In my head, you, like, started like 45 minutes ago. That's what my brain said. I forgot to eat, so my energy level is 0. Well, that was silly and foolish. Why you no eat? Eating is so important. What happened to the spicy chicken nuggets you bought? What? We had the whole conversation about the spicy nugs. You mean to tell me that we had the conversation about the spicy nugs and you did not consume the spicy nugs today? How dare. How dare. So, Vandy, you cave now and get Chipotle. True. Chipotle, Vandy. Eyes emoji. Just saying it could go a little crazy. A little crazy. Yes, please eat. That is very important. But to everyone who came in on the Vanderade, hi, hello, welcome to the stream. Also, I don't know if you saw, but PC sent you a draft, and I watched it because I wanted to. I didn't have any editing input. I thought it was great. But, please make sure to eat food. I had no feedback.
What is that?
Hi, Kate from Twitch. I appreciate you. Hopefully you're doing well. Hello, hello.
What? We're swinging.
It took me so long to figure out which med worked for me and dosage that worked. Even with meds and stuff, to make sure you're in a healthy environment. True. Being in a healthy environment is probably most important. For sure.
Hey, what's in that?
My main thing was just that, I don't know, my body does not like a lot of medications. And so unless it's like dire need of like, take this or you're miserable or just, you know, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, I just don't do it. Like I had PTSD when I was 9 and didn't find a medication that didn't send me to the hospital when I took it to manage it until I was 16 ish. It was crazy. It was a long time. It was a long time. EVs go. Yeah, they're so silly. We love them. We care for them. I'm allergic to one medicine, but I've only had secondary effects. Yeah. Bad secondary effects are not fun. As someone who is very prone to them, nope. It's a nope for me. It's also why I can't take birth control. Super fun. Hi, Mark, though. I see you picked up Fourth Wing. When do I start getting updates? When do I start getting updates about the adventure? Because all my friends that I got into Fourth Wing have now finished Fourth Wing, aside from Bri, because Bri's reading like 4 books at a time. So when do I get the Mark updates for Fourth Wing? I was sent to the hospital for a medicine allergic at age 3, so I know how it feels to be not good with meds. I have lost count of the amount that have sent me to the hospital, unfortunately. But I'm very sorry that happened to you. It is not fun. And I would not wish bad medicine side effects on anyone. I straight forgot my age. No. You poor thing. I'm so sorry, Jordan. No. Not that. Labunda, text your check mess. You know what I was trying to say. Caden just got shiny Garchomp. Right. For sure. I mean, at least it's like an event, so like I can't really be that mad. But I'm still mad. I'm still mad. He said Labunda. Do I need to get on this Fourth Wing reading train? Yes, you absolutely do. As someone who likes fantasy, you would probably really like it, considering the whole thing is about dragons. I'm actually surprised you haven't. The entire thing is a school about dragons. and like earning your dragon and like everything that goes into it and the training and like the magic that comes with it. Because when you get a dragon, you get a magical power. Well, like kind of. It's not like as cliche as they make it sound, but like your dragon can like channel a power into you and then you can harness whatever power they give you, kind of a thing. But I'm getting Fourth Wing delivered Tuesday. Let's go! It's also being made into a TV show. It literally came out in April and it's already signed for an entire TV show, which is super exciting. What? Thank you so much for the biddies. I appreciate you. Yo, Wen, thank you so much for the 300 biddies. That's so kind of you. Thank you, thank you. Shiny not good, but I love him. The Mega Shiny is so pretty, though. They actually made it good. Yo, another 300 biddies? What the heck? Thank you so much. I appreciate you. But Jordan, that sounds miserable. Ovarian cysts are the worst thing. When mine ruptured, I thought my appendix broke. They almost rushed me to the ER because I was in so much pain. They thought they were gonna have to remove my appendix. Another 200 biddies. What the heck? Thank you so much for all the biddies. Biddies are pretty appreciated. That's incredible. Thank you so much for all the biddies. I appreciate you. That's so incredibly kind of you. Thank you, thank you. Medical professionals will see me and treat me as a child and unable to make decisions. No. I think, in my personal opinion, I think that more people deal with mental health disorders than has ever happened. The same level of anxiety that people have as a baseline level of anxiety right now is enough anxiety to send people to like mental institutions in like the early like 70s, 80s, when like mental institutions started being a thing. And it has only progressively gotten worse. So what sent people to mental institutions previously is people's baseline level of anxiety right now shows just how worse mental health has gotten over the last few years. And there's so many factors for that. There's like what they're putting in foods and stuff like that, because a lot of processed food has stuff in it that's not good for you. Like just everything has horrible ingredients that are bad for you. Like everything is so just bad. Just on top of conditions and just like standards for like who you are and how you're supposed to be. And there's so many outside factors that are happening right now, you know? Like the people are having like worse debt. The economy's in shambles. Like there's so many stressors that are happening right now. It's insane. And I don't blame people. It's a incredibly stressful time. And I think a lot of people are suffering. And unfortunately, like having some kind of mental thing that's happening is more common than finding someone who doesn't. You know, like telling someone you have anxiety has a much higher chance of someone else being like, oh, I do too. And it being like openly talked about than it ever has been. Which is a good thing because it gives people a support group and people who are willing to understand you and like talk about things that have helped them and stuff like that. Whereas like in the past, it was the, oh, you have anxiety. You can't tell people that. You can't do that because they're going to think that you're crazy. Like that was the old school mentality. And people obviously saw that doesn't work very well. You can't just tell people who are hurting to just shut up about it, you know? And the only way people can get support is by talking to people. And I mean, me finding someone who related to the level of anxiety that I had and someone that I could talk who got it was probably one of the biggest difference makers in my ability to recover when I was dealing with that level of anxiety constantly growing up. So I will always advocate for people talking. I had one rupture. We actually thought I was dying. Oh my gosh. That's so horrible. Like the pain's insane. I had someone at work who was in so much pain that they literally blacked out in the middle of their shift when theirs ruptured. But what type is the new evolution? Wasn't a troll? It is not a troll, no. That's a fair question though, Raven. This is fairy fire. We also have a normal ghost Umbreon. I have a regular Eevee that's holding an Eevee-Light. But we have more custom evolutions in the box. We basically just unlock a new one every single gym that we beat. So when we defeat Nessa, we'll have another one, which is very exciting. With the December almost here, are you going to do a New Year's stream till midnight? Probably not. What typically happens is we host like a New Year's Eve party at someone's house. So I will probably be with friends on New Year's Eve. But listen, for some reason, if anything happens and it just doesn't end up doing everything, then maybe. But unfortunately, just a lot of people aren't home on New Year's. But 𝗖𝗓𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗, welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're having a great day. Ghost normal evolution win. Honestly, I would love a flying evolution. I think a flying evolution and just like a ghost evolution in general could be so cool. So, no idea what ended up happening, but I'm pretty sure it was a rupture. I was in so much pain I threw up several times. I apparently had too much blood around there for them to get a good image. Yeah, I just kind of never ended up going. That's probably bad. I didn't end up going because I didn't have a doctor set up at the time, and I didn't want to go to urgent care because urgent care was going to cost so much money, and I didn't want to go to the emergency room. So I just kind of slept off the pain. And then I was good. This life dew is the worst thing on the planet, by the way. I'm just gonna fire spin it just so we get like some residual damage going because this is horrible. Idea, normal type evolution called Eevee. It would be silly. Just like basically G-Max Eevee, but like an actual evolution. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And the amount of people who just try to insult me when I admit to being autistic, so I just keep it to myself. That's very fair. That's very, very fair. I'm sorry, though. Like, at least you have a safe place here. And like I said, if you ever need people to talk to, there's a section in the Discord for it. And I think you will find you have a lot of advocates in this community who are also in similar boots to you, who are willing to help you and give you tools and like validation and things that have helped them and just like overall positivity than you might find in your real life. And that makes me sad, but at least it can be a stepping stone for you so you have at least a group of people who understand what you're going through until you get to a point where you have people that can be that for you in real life. You know what I mean? Also, 𝚑𝚑𝚘 Roberts, welcome to the stream. I appreciate you. Hope you're having a great day. Yeah, high school was miserable, chat. High school was horrible. Aside from, like, me having fun in, like, extracurricular stuff like show choir and stuff like that, it is just a cesspool of negativity and you have to fit this cookie cutter mold, and if you don't fit this... What a silly guy. If you don't fit this cookie cutter role that we want you to fill, then you are simply, like, ousted, and you are deemed as an outcast. And that's just not a healthy mentality at all, especially when there's, depending on the size of your school, like, hundreds of thousands of people there. Like, I was bullied for being too nice to people. Like, that's what I was bullied for. Because they didn't have anything else to go off of. So, if that's what I got bullied for, and I was miserable, like, I can't imagine, like, people who just dread going to school every day. You know what I mean? Like, I feel horrible that there are people who are not allowed to feel comfortable in their own skin due to the social perception of other people and what other people think they should be. You know what I mean? But chat, this is why I always tell you guys, you are not the opinion of people who do not know you. You are your own definition of worthwhile and important. And no matter what these random people think of you, for the 4 years you are trapped to be in the same building as them, from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. or whatever time your school was, mine was 7 to 3, they do not validate your self-worth. And they do not get to define that for you. Because I promise you, as soon as you leave high school, no one cares at all. No one cares. You could dye your hair pink and decide you want to live in a van. And guess what? You'll find a bunch of people who are like, oh my God, I love van life. You want to do van life together? Like, everything that's just like, oh, in high school, people just don't care about. You're just trapped in a purgatory of judgment for 4 years. And it's just not fun for anyone. High school was hell. College is great. And I've talked about this several times. I feel like they gas up college to be this very intimidating, very this isn't gonna be tolerated in college. College is a tight ship. College is the biggest joke I've ever seen. Your professors will relate to you more than probably to anyone else. No one cares in college. Not a singular person gives a flying fluff in college. That's also 𝗏𝗏𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗. Yeah, if people are rude to you, just block them. Just block them out, whether that's in social media or IRL. I mean, the thing is, I literally chat. I don't talk to anyone from high school. There is one friend that I met when I went back to Omaha a few years ago just to catch up. I don't see anyone from high school. I don't talk to anyone from high school. I literally don't even use my personal social media accounts. And I just associated myself with people that I related to and had similar interests as me. And I'm content, chat. I'm good. Because believe it or not, surrounding yourself with a group of people who are positive and have similar interests and are there to give you just good life advice and care about you and don't be like, oh, you like to play Pokemon? Right. Now, what's your real job? You know what I mean? That's a very good thing to have. They warn you about the rules, but not the debt. True. So true. I remember them saying I need to know cursive for college, and I never used it once. If you use cursive in college, they would tell you to do in print because they're like, I'm not reading cursive. I had a college professor straight up say, if you write it in cursive, I'm not reading it. So. Ahaha. Legit in a college class, I showed up in my PJs and we watched Scooby-Doo. Literally! Chat, enjoy college for as long as you can. There's a big part of me that just genuinely misses, there's a part of me that misses college, not because of just what college was, but I just I love taking notes. I could sit in front of a presentation that I know nothing about, but if you give me a notebook and some colored pens and a highlighter, and my only job is not to retain any of the information, but to just take really good detailed notes, I would be in heaven. That I could do that, and the fact that I could, after that class is over, because it's only gonna be an hour and 10 minutes, I can go directly across the sidewalk to a library where there's a cafe, and I get myself a silly little drink and a silly little pastry of some kind, and I go outside into this pretty gazebo in like the spring weather, and you like put in your headphones and you listen to like some good music while you wait for like something else to happen, and then you're like, oh darn, gotta go here and do the same thing. Like if that was my routine and I didn't have to do any of the quizzes and any of the tests, and I could just do that, that is bliss. It was so nice. And there's like, I miss that part of college. Other than my best friend. I miss my best friend a lot. Because she moved to Germany. But she's living her best life. I only hated finals week in college. I don't know if your guys' college did this, but they would have de-stress week at my college before finals weeks. And so every single day for like at least a week and a half, if not 2 weeks, they would host different events. So they would bring in like newborn puppies to like the library, and it would be like, hold your puppy to help you de-stress. And so you could just play with puppies before like your test would happen. One time they brought in llamas. Sometimes they would like cater in food from like special places. They would do like free yoga classes. It was so great. And it was just 2 weeks of just fun stuff. It was so good. And like all of it was free. I didn't have to pay for it. It was so nice. I mean, granted, like tuition and all that. So, you know, like all those fees got to go somewhere. But you know what I mean? Like I technically paid for it, but I didn't have to pay to get in. It was just all rolled into the tuition. Uni!
Don't know if you all have heard of the card game Bank. It's amazing playing with friends right now.
I have not heard of the card game Bang. I don't know if you guys have, chat, but... Oh, you have own tempo. Well, that's awkward. Yeah, I got nothing. I got nothing. They also gave free massages. I need to go whatever's... listen, I would take a free massage. I need a massage, like, right now. So bad. I feel like I need to go to, like, a special massage place, though, for, like... almost like a wellness center, where they're the people who do, like, massage, acupuncture, like, yoga... like those kind of places where they specialize more with like understanding mental health disorders and everything that kind of goes into that. Because I feel like I need someone who understands the level of tension that I hold in my body because of the amount of stress that I've had in my life. And I feel like if I were to go to like a standard like masseuse place or something like that, that it would not go very well. Because they're like, all right, got to work out these knots. And like, if you touch my back, chat, it's like a live wire, like electrical wire. You know that feeling you get if someone goes like this and they tase you in that like special spot in your side, like where it meets your back, and you kind of feel like you're getting like zapped for like a little bit? I have that across my entire back. If someone touches my back in any spot, that's what happens to me. So, I feel like just going to a regular massage would just not be good. So, maybe a chiropractor would be great too. I have scoliosis, so like it would be great for me. The only issue is chiropractors aren't covered by insurance. And I just can't afford one out of pocket. But, you know what? My college said that sororities charge pics with dogs for a fundraiser. I mean, yeah, they technically can. There's nothing against the rules for that, but that's just really funny though. Like, as someone who was in a sorority, like, that's a very out of the box idea considering what they have to do. I honestly thought I was gonna live and be able to just kill it. I didn't heal because of that. Well, that's awkward. Like, the sorority had to have gone up their chain of command and gotten that event approved. So that's really funny. That's awesome. I don't like people touching my body, so massage creep me out. That's also valid. Chiropractors would have a field day with me and my posture. Oh no. What type is that Umbreon, or should I say Osteon? It is ghost to normal. Indeed. My posture is actually horrible. I will say, I have seen you IRL several times, Bri. I did not notice anything bad about your posture. As an outsider. I feel like if you had really bad posture to that degree, I would be like, ooh, yeah, that's rough, pal. But like, I noticed nothing bad about your posture. We can't even have a stress ball to calm down without snuggling into class and hopefully nobody looks. I mean, what you realistically could do, because I mean, it's what some people who had like ADHD in our school were able to do, is if you go to your guidance counselor and you're like, hey, like I really need like a stress ball or something to help me deal with my stress and my anxiety during school. I've tried this, and this. And like you talk with them about your stuff. Sometimes they give you like a permit almost that like they tell your teachers like, hey, this person's allowed to have like a stress ball in class because they need it. So it gives you like a pass to have it almost. So like that is an option. We need to pay for that? I'm sorry. You have to pay to see the guidance counselor? I will skip high school and go to college. Sounds like a banger idea to me. No to get permits for anything. What? What? That don't seem right. I don't know that they can do that. Like, I don't... Like a pass? Like, for them to say, like... For your guidance counselor to say to your teacher, Z-Dog is allowed to have a stress ball in class because they need it for their anxiety. And they gave you, like, a pass to do that. That would cost you money? I just need to unpack this. Oh, you have school uniforms too? That's a rough one. I'm so glad I never had a school uniform. I cannot imagine. It doesn't. I have so many questions, comments, and concerns about this entire situation. Like, the level of questions, comments, and concerns I have are just, they're all over the place. My brain isn't braining right now. Same. My hamster's spinning. My hamster is in the wheel up here going like... But... Like, I can't... Yeah. I understand having a uniform because it eliminates the horrendous dress codes, but what I don't like is how schools more often make you pay for the uniforms. Also true. But, I mean, I don't know. I haven't been to, either a private school or schools that required it, so, like, I just don't feel like I'm educated enough on how it works to, like, speak on it, but... Interesting. It's a 50-year-old school and they haven't removed any of the rules, they only added some. I mean, depending on what the rules are, that it would make sense that like some of them don't have to be changed, but like I don't know. I just work here, chat. That's all I got. Right? I think that's what I had to do. And we go this way. And then that works. Okay, I did do it right. Sorry, my brain just like was trying to make this way harder than it needed to be. Okay. Let's go. Yeah, babe. The school uniforms are $20? That means just to have a shirt for every day of the week, you have to pay $100. And that's just for the shirt. Unless you do like crazy laundry. And that's just for the top. My therapist is calling. My therapist is calling. It has concerns. All right. So, I believe this gym leader has Arachneon. So that's gonna make this a little difficult. I'm gonna lead Osteon. And we'll just see what I can cook. Because I still can't Dynamax Flareon. So I'm gonna have to stall turns and kind of do what I did last time until I can get Osteon to be back down to a normal size. So. Also, by the way, chat, 𝗏𝗏 is at the Taylor Swift concert tonight. He gets to see Vigilante shit in person, directed directly at him. Hi, Fred. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a great day. Hello, hello. All right. Here we go. We start with Lombre. Let's see what we can do. I await surprise songs. I'm excited. I saw a potential leak of what the surprise songs could be, so I'm very curious to see if like the quote-unquote leak is correct, because if it is, that's buck wild. There was also a rumor that 𝗏𝗏𝗗𝚗 was there tonight. I don't know if that's true or not. Surely this means the Chiefs won't do good, right? The Chiefs have a bye week. The Chiefs don't play tomorrow, so. Yeah, he's there on his bye week. Have no fear. They would not let him go otherwise. It sounds like they either spend more money on clothes or water than clean clothes. I would honestly go thrifting and for lookalikes. That's cool. I mean, that's a smart way to do it, to be honest with you. So, how do you leak a surprise song? It was a Google like spreadsheet where it had every single date and the surprise songs that were going to be played. I don't know. I don't know. It leaked like before the concert tonight. So, I'm very curious. Quagmire. Do you like cheeseburgers? I don't know. Do you like cheeseburgers? Chat, any cheeseburger fans? I just got out of work and went to Twitch to watch my favorite. Aw, thank you, Fred. That's very kind of you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I'm gonna heal Osteon here real quick. You killed my brother. I'm sorry, Ludico lover. It had to be done. It had to be done. The school also on certain days will you allowed to pay $2 to either not wear a uniform that day. Okay, I guess on certain days that would like make sense. But that's interesting. like pop off, I guess. I had a cheeseburger for dinner, so yes. That's valid. I believe I'm having chicken Alfredo for dinner. I will consume it after stream. We're also doing a Discord movie night tonight, remember, chat. As a reminder. So, we'll be hanging out in the Discord tonight after this. I just had pizza rolls. Pizza rolls are so good. Alright. Eyeball itchy. Halloween is the only day where you don't have to pay? Right, of course. Of course. Sounds like where they would let teachers pay $5 to wear jeans. What is happening? What is happening? Like, why are schools charging money for people to just exist? It's not like it's an event you're going to. You are trapped in that building for like 8 to 9 hours a day. And they're like, oh, you want to exist on our premise in this clothing? Pay up. When you go and you already pay for everything. I don't know, chat. It's just me, myself, and I. That's all I can offer you. My high school let teacher wear casual clothes on Friday. That's how mine was. It was always like casual Friday. And then I had a AP European history teacher where he would always wear really fun pants and really fun socks. But it was still business attire enough to where he could never get in trouble for it because they were business pants. So he like worked around it, and he would always blast music and dance in the hallways during passing period. And he would like encourage the kids to like dance with him in the hallways. But it was awesome. He was also one of the teachers who just like didn't like how aggressive the fluorescent lighting is that's in the rooms. And so he would always use the dim lights, and he covered his entire room with fairy lights, like the Christmas twinkle lights. And that's what we would use. And it was so nice. He also dedicated the last 10 minutes of every single class to giving like actual life advice that we would use outside of the classroom. So like some of the life advice we got was like banger. He was still to date probably one of the best teachers I ever had. I hope he's doing great. I hope his life is everything he wants it to be and more. Like, there was one time where at the end of class, he spent the 15 minutes being like, all right, chat, you come across a 4-way intersection. This car's trying to turn this way. This car's trying to go straight. This is exactly who has the right of way in all of these situations to avoid you guys getting in an accident. Here's how to pick out a good mattress and know when people are ripping you off for mattresses. That was another one. And then after we took our AP test, he gave us candy from Spain out of a sombrero. So it was very cool. Second gym, indeed. My astronomy class had space light covers. That's so awesome. My astronomy class had a pet hamster. I can't remember his name, but he was very silly. And then unfortunately, I had the same teacher 2 years in a row. I had him for astronomy, and I had him for another class, but I can't remember what the other class was. But in between the time I had him the first time and the second time, the hamster died. And like, I understand, like, I know, like, mourning for a pet is something that is very difficult. This grown man was distraught. And people, like, made a memorial to this hamster. And, like, people would write on their tests and stuff like that. They were like, this was for, like, insert the hamster's name here. And like the legacy of this hamster like lives on forever. Yeah, hamsters don't live very long, unfortunately. Pokemon trainer Kira, welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're having a great day. All right, we have Arachneon. This Vaporeon is Dark Bug, by the way. As a nifty fun fact for you guys. I think I Dynamax. I'm just gonna stall it. Because I can't Dynamax Flareon, so I just need to burn its Dynamax turns. So I think I'm gonna Max Guard here. Heal. Max Guard again, get him back down to full size, switch into Celestion, and then I think we're good. So. Why can't we have cool stuff like that? I don't know. I'm sorry. High school is also where I held my first ever snake because I was determined to conquer my fear. And I said, this is probably the safest advice, or not advice, the safest location for me to conquer this fear because it's a tame snake. It's considered like not like a class pet, but like we had a whole bunch of just like animals, I guess, at our high school for like, I don't know. We just had animals at the school. And everyone always said he was really silly. His name was Alfredo. He was like a white snake. I don't know. That's all I got. He looked like a little spaghetti noodle. I think he was albino because I think he actually had red eyes. But that was my I'm gonna conquer my fears moment. That damage. Alrighty. Yeah, I just have to burn these turns, which kind of sucks. I just have to get it back down to normal size, and then I can use Flareon to kill it. Why I just put together that Osteon is Osteon? Because Osteo is the prefix for bone. You're doing the bone dance, you dance and you learn it. God, the damage is crazy. All right, it goes back down to normal size here. I got to touch a gator in the Everglades. See, that one's not tame. I don't think I'd have the guts to do that. I've seen an anaconda for my birthday when I was like 6. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Absolutely not. I want to meet a hognose snake. They're little derps. They're so silly. They're silly little guys. Also, os is bone in French, so I don't know if that had an impact on Osteon's name. I wouldn't be surprised. They like to come up with clever names like that. I was gonna say I resist. There we go. Okay. We had like a zoo lady come over and it was sick. Yeah, we had something similar. I remember being in like 2nd grade, I think is when it happened. But they brought in like a bunch of exotic animals. And I was one of the people who were called up because they would like call on different people to like go up to the front and you got to like hold or like interact with whatever animal and they just like swapped through different ones. I got to hold a honey bear. And it was like a little cub. And he was so cute. And like, it's like a core memory for me. Because he was so adorable. And I did not expect them to call on me. And I was so happy. And he was just a little cub and I got to hold him. And I was like, bah! And I was like, hi, little guy. So, core memory. So. I think my favorite thing we did in high school was the academic team, and one was in high school was academic team, and one day for practice we just went to Kahoot and did the most random topics. Wait, that's so fun. That's fair, Z-Dog. That's also very fair. Not crushing you into a sauce is very good, you know? The only thing we had, they just brought bug specimens. I feel robbed. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, the only things I remember them bringing, one was like a hawk. I've seen an eagle IRL because of school a few times. I've seen owls. They brought like a python or like a boa constrictor, like the big honker that swallow things whole. Amazon rainforest. Those guys where it takes like 6 people to carry it. They called up like 6 volunteers and they all had to like hold a segment of it. And I'm like, I'm going to vomit. I will explode. I'm going to evaporate from reality. And keep in mind, we were 2nd graders. These 2nd graders were holding up the snake with like the big person, like the main guy holding up the head and like the important parts, you know, so that way it couldn't wrap. But yeah, he was a constrictor. There was the honey bear. And that might be it. I think the coolest thing that ever happened in my school, though, I'm going to spam through this dialogue and then we can vote for another evolution to add, by the way. I think one of the coolest things that happened in school, though, was I was in 7th grade. And I believe in 7th grade, it might have been 8th? I can't remember. But it was when we learned about Greek mythology. And like this, how like Greece came to be and everything that came with it. And we did a whole segment on Greek mythology. And on Pi Day, we got to do like a literal like Olympics. And so the entire 7th grade class was divided into different groups. And there were like 4 to 5 people to a team because like our school was pretty big for it being a middle school. And every single person was assigned a specific like Greek god, essentially. So my team was Aphrodite. I was blessed that I got Aphrodite. And we all had to come up with custom costumes. And we also had to make signs, as well as some kind of like introduction, because they would like call you up. Because they'd be like, and then we have, you know, Aphrodite, we have, you know, insert all of the other Greek gods here that I can't remember their names of. And they would call you up, and then as soon as they announced you, you had to like either pose or you would do like one kid did like a backflip. And they would like have the 6th graders and the 8th graders like clap and everything. And then the entire day was dedicated to us like literally doing Olympics. Like the whole school basically shut down for this. And so there would be like brain tests, there would be physical tests. There were just a whole bunch of them. And then depending on how fast or how well your team did, it was like sudden death kind of stuff. There was a parade that happened where like everyone would go in line, and keep in mind, everyone's like actually decked out. So like people would have the togas and like the stuff in their hair, like depending on what your person was, you would dress like according to their theme or whatever. And you would like go in the parade around the school and you would wave and you would act like you're that kind of person, with like one person holding the sign in the front. And after all the activities were over and like the people were like crowned the winner, because it was held on Pi Day, which is 3.14, we ate pie. And so the entire like last portion of the day after everything was done was just dedicated to eating pie. And every single person's job, if they wanted to participate in Pi Day, was they had to bring a pie. So then we had a feast of pie, which was very cool. Also, chat, because we beat the second gym, we get to unlock a new evolution to add to the team. So let me give you a recap of the ones that are available, and then you guys can vote for which one you would like to add. So first up, we have Arachneon, the one we just faced, the bug dark type. Ours is an attack boost in nature, speed lowering with adaptability as an ability, which powers up moves that are the same type as Pokemon, in case you don't know what adaptability does. With tackle, bug bite, and sticky web. You have Minion, choose your pronunciation. Tackle, poison fang, and poison sting. We also have an attack boost in nature, speed lowering. Regenerator as an ability, meaning if we switch out, it gets HP. It is the poison steel type. We have Nimbion, the ice flying type evolution. Snow Warning as an ability with a special attack boosted nature. With Tackle, Gust, and Miss, keep in mind all the evolutions I'm showing you are level 5, so they don't have a lot of moves. But you know what we're cooking with. We have Mousseon, the ace of the first gym leader. With Tackle, Rock Throw, and Sand Attack. Attack boosted nature, speed lowering with Overcoat as an ability. It is a grass rock type. And then, second to last, we have Wyveon, pick your pronunciation once again, the Dragon Ground type. Oh yeah, the Dragon Ground type. Attack boosted nature, speed lowering, filter as an ability, with Tackle, Twister, and Sand Attack. And then last but not least, we have Champion, the fighting electric type Sylveon. Tackle, Mach Punch, and Charge is what it's rocking right now. It is adamant, so it's attack boosted, special attack lowering nature with Serene Grace as an ability. And that's what you guys have to choose from. That's what you guys got. So, let me go ahead and pull up the straw poll for you guys. And once again, chat, I have to use the bathroom to nobody's surprise. So, I will go ahead and let you guys vote while I use the bathroom. No, they didn't get the same nature. I chose their natures based off of their top stats and like what they would benefit most off of, based off their overall stat split. So, evolution. We have, hold on, let me go back out so I can see all of them. We have a Vaporeon, Jolteon, Espeon, Glaceon, Leafeon, and Sylveon. All right. They'll just happen to benefit from an attack boosting, speed lowering nature. I mean, the thing is they're all pretty fast, and typically the best thing that you can lower when it comes to like what's available is oftentimes speed, because evolutions are always typically pretty fast. They're going to outspeed majority of things that are on the field anyways. And a lot of the ones that got the speed lowering nature are some of the fastest evolutions. And it also just makes more sense to lower speed a lot of times than it does to drop their attack or special attack or defense. So if I could lower HP, I would do HP, but a lot of times I don't see the point in lowering defense because you're not going to take hits as well. I would rather go second and have a chance to heal than drop my defense and get one shot or not be able to sustain as much damage. So that was the thought process behind it. But let me drop the link for you guys. Okay. There's that. And then for all of you guys on Twitch, this is the link for you guys, so you guys can vote as well. I did lower the lower stat. I did for Champion. The thing is they have split attack pools, so you can run them as physical or special attacker. So I figured I would allow us to have variation as opposed to screwing myself over. Because like lowering speed does nothing. Like a lot of these Pokemon have priority moves anyways. So me allowing myself to move second is a way better alternative than absolutely royally screwing myself. So that's the idea. But I'm gonna use the bathroom while you guys vote. Give me just a second. All right, there we go. Sorry, I'm like stuck to my chair, so I keep trying to fix that. Keep in mind that's also because it's level 5, Z-Dog. You don't know the final stats. The stats for custom ones are different than the regular Eevee-Lutions. I promise I made educated decisions. All right. Hello, friends. Sorry. I had to go potty. So many pretty evolutions. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, Will. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. All right. All right. Cool beans. Sorry, I was just catching up on chat. So I just want to be sure I saw everything. All right. Let's see what you guys voted to see. You guys chose... It's loading, it's loading, it's loading. Leafeon, with Sylveon in a very close second. So, we will be adding Wyveon, aka Wiveon, aka just pick your pronunciation because I don't really have a preference. Who the team? The lovely fella. The dragon ground type. Things we love to see. What does Sylveon look like? I can show you guys all again if you guys haven't seen him so far. We have Arachneon, Bugdark. We have Mineon or Minion, Poison Steel. We have Nimbion, the Ice Flying. We have Mossyon, the Rock Grass. And then we have the Electric Fighting Sylveon. So, it's too pretty. That's why it got my vote. We have a very stunning squad. We really enjoy purple. We got a lot of purple fans here. Like, if we were doing, like, the purple Halloween theme, we would have this, like, so on lock just based off of the color. Yeah, due to Wyvern. That's why I called it, like, Wiveon. So. That was my assumption. Oh my god, it's huge. That's awesome. That's so silly. Purple Rain, also purple's the best color. I'm a big purple fan, let me tell you. Technically Periwinkle. Periwinkle is probably my favorite color. And for those of you who are like, what the heck is periwinkle? Periwinkle is like baby blue meets baby purple. If they had a baby, that would be the color of periwinkle. All right, I'm going to lead Wyvern, or I just said Wyvern, Wivion, so I can switch strain it here real quick. I will probably beat Bead over here and then probably just call it a stream, to be honest with you guys. Just so then that way we have time for the Discord movie nights, and I'm like trying to be semi-considerate of everyone's time zones and stuff like that as well, just in case we have people that are up from the UK or Europe or anything like that who are trying to be there for Discord movie night. I just want to be sure I'm not putting them up until just like insane hours because it's already late for them. So at least they can see some of it, if not the whole thing. So that is the goal. So just as a reminder, in case you guys aren't in the Discord already, to join. So we'll be in a voice chat. Just be sure, this is like a public service announcement for the Discord movie night. Please be sure you're muted in the call if you choose to watch the movie. If you don't mute, the mods will force you to mute because they have the power to mute you. So if you don't mute, they will mute you. I'm not announcing what the movie is, so don't bombard me. Have you already decided the movie? I'm still torn between two. I think I'm just kind of more in the mood to watch one of them. And I can't remember if I've shown it for Discord movie night, so I'm kind of just debating saying F it and watching it anyways. To be honest with you. I'm just kind of in the mood to watch it. So that's what I got. Surprise songs, but movie edition. It's true. It's true. Wivion's so sick. All right. Fluff it, we ball. True. Pick the B movie. So true. Could you imagine? I think the last movie we chose to watch was the new Puss in Boots. I believe. Oh, also, as a fun fact, chat, we have started planning the reindeer games, as we are calling it, which is House Cup, but Winter Edition. So, for all of you House Cup fans out there that we do in the Discord, it is almost your time to thrive and shine. So, it'll be very exciting. It'll be very, very exciting. We're still trying to figure out all of the kinks and stuff like that because we also understand we're working around 4 different holidays. So, we're cooking. I still haven't seen Puss in Boots. It's so good. It's such a well-done movie. It's insane. So, reindeer games. Yeah, that's what we're calling it. Which grandmas are we running over this year? It's me. I'm the grandma. That's what I'll just change my name to in the Discord. Instead of Cynthia, I'll just be grandma. And all my mods will be reindeers. Alright. I'll see how much damage I can do to this thing. It's also fine if it kills me. I'm just trying to get as much damage off as I can. I think it's on Netflix. I think it's also on Netflix, yeah. I think that's the place. Never seen Right, that movie's so good. Wow, I would also choose that movie. I actually think I did that one for a Discord movie night too. I think I did. I very much so remember sharing my screen for that. Such a good movie. It's probably easily top 3 best Marvel movie, in my opinion. It's just so well done. Oh my god, dibs on Comet! Incredible. I think it was just the backyard. It could have been. I just don't remember. To be honest. Alright, here we go. Sizzle Millipede. Stealing Blitzen then. All right, all right, all right. The mods are calling dibs. The mods are calling dibs. I can't remember. No. I want, because Thor, like, God of Thunder, Love of Thunder, the one with the screaming goats. That was after. No, yeah, I did see Guardians. Guardians might be the last one I've seen then. I forgot about Guardians. Guardians 3 is just a trauma one. Straight up. Like, Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is literally just like, hey, do you want to cry? Do you want to just cry the whole movie? I have never been in a movie where I'm sobbing and I tell the movie to go fuck itself in the middle of it. But that's what I did during Guardians because it was so sad. It was so sad. Just constantly. And I couldn't deal with it. Like, as an empath, chat, if you are an empath, do not watch Guardians 3. Don't do it. As someone who cares about your sanity and your compassion towards other people, don't watch it. I cried 5 times. And I remember I had to go use the bathroom during the middle of the movie, and I walked out, like, towards the end, like, not, like, at a point where I knew it was safe to not miss the important parts. And, like, the cleaning crew was standing outside in the hallway, you know, with their, like, broom and dustpan. And they see me sobbing, and they're looking at me. They're like, are you okay? And I literally turned to them, and I pointed, and I said, fuck that movie. Fuck that movie. And I went into the bathroom, and they're looking at me. It's just like, they're like, oh, my God, oh, my God, oh, my God. I cried at the end. I cried at a minimum 5 times. Especially if you don't tolerate animal abuse. And that's all you need to know. If you don't handle that well, you're probably not going to like it. But with that being said, chat, I am going to end stream here just so I have time to get Discord movie night started and everything like that. But I appreciate you guys all for coming out. You guys are all wonderful and incredible human beings. Is there anyone I can raid over on the tubes of the U's? Let us see. Sorry, my volume just exploded here for a second. All right, I think I'm just gonna end tonight because no one's stream is showing up. So I appreciate you guys. Be sure to join the Discord. If you do join the Discord, be sure to make an intro. It has to be at least 3 sentences. So be sure to do that. Otherwise, you guys will not be allowed in and you won't see the Discord movie and you guys will be very sad. So be sure to do that. But I appreciate you guys all. I will see you guys all in the Discord. If not, I will see you guys probably Monday. There's a chance I don't stream tomorrow. But if I don't stream tomorrow, I'll see you guys Monday. So have a good night, everyone. I appreciate you all, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Bye.